All right, what's happening, people? Once again, we are back on It Is What It Is here on WPIMP Radio on the subject of the legalization and decriminalization of the cannabis, the weed, you know what I'm talking about, what you smoke on, some what you eat, edibles. You know what? And speaking of them edibles, let me tell y'all something. Fucked around and going back earlier when Smoke was talking about went to Vegas where it is legal that you can just walk in the store and get your weed, and fucked around and got me an edible or some edibles. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this ain't bullshit, nigga. I'm big dog. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna smoke this shit to get me high. This candy ass bullshit ain't gonna do nothing. Nigga, let me tell y'all something. Boy, I fuck around went in my hotel room, I started seeing in HD. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that shit cured my eyesight. And for y'all that don't know, my eyesight is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I can see clear in a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, it's like, oh shit, wait a minute. And it was like all of a sudden, nigga, that shit took a while, but when it kicked in, Nigga, I was like, oh, nigga. I can see the future, I swear to God. That shit was potent, nigga. I can see the future. I said, nigga, we're going to have a woman president one day. I can see it, I swear to God. But... nigga, I was high the motherfucker. You know what I'm telling you, boy? Hey, that shit lasted a minute, boy. I was having all them old flashbacks, all your old greats when you first get that first high. Because I ain't never ate no edibles before. I'm old school nigga, you know what I'm saying? Smoke the actual weed, nigga. We still roll joints. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Old school, nigga, old school. So when I eat this shit, I'm like, I was having all this crazy shit happening. Like, nigga, is my heart beating too fast, nigga? Just like on Friday, nigga, I swear to God. I was like... I swear to God, I think I can hear my heartbeat up in this motherfucker. What the fuck? That motherfucker loud than a motherfucker. Oh. I was high as fuck, nigga. I was like, nigga, you know what's so crazy though? I said, maybe it's the first experience of doing something different, because when I ate it the next day, it didn't do all that. You know what I mean? I ain't feel like that. But I was like, that first time though, nigga, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
It was like 1 minute I was fine. The next minute, nigga, I'm talking about the colors were vivid as fuck. I was like, nigga, that is red. That is blue. That is... It was like I was seeing shit in HD on the most expensive TV ever. That shit was popping. You understand me? I was like, boy, everything moving a little slow and shit. Let me go on back in the room, nigga, because damn. Hey, they probably about didn't want to legalize it. That shit right there. But listen, I'm telling you, it's funny because the store I went in, it had all this crazy shit. It wasn't just, you know what? Now think about it. Why, when we do legalize this shit like that, let's not make weed buying hard. All right. That shit was like a grocery store. It was too many delicious selections in that motherfucker. I was like, this shit like a candy store. It was too much shit to choose. First of all, they attack your ass like a used car salesman. I ain't like that shit. Let me go ahead and point that out. The moment you walk in the door, people come trying to help you and shit. And they're like, well, what you like? And what are you used to? And what are you this? And what are you that? And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know. I ain't never been in this motherfucker. But it's like a ridiculous amount of different type of shit. Just everything that you could possibly eat. They had like weed, enhanced candy apples and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was like it wasn't just, you know what I'm saying, the good old fashioned, you know what I'm saying, from the leaf, you know, cut up, you know what I'm saying, crumbling up weed. It wasn't just that. It was all kind of crazy shit. Like, nigga, they had Rice Krispie weed, nigga. Rice Krispies, man! Right. Like Rice Krispie treats and shit. That shit was fucking me up. I'm like, goddamn, this shit like a candy store. And so I'm in there like, I don't really know. And then they ask you all these questions like, did I not say I don't fucking know? What kind of potency level do you think you at? Do you need this much powerful weed, this much power? I said, what's the most powerful shit? Well, bring my shit down by 6 steps. You know what I mean? So apparently, if I took some shit that wasn't that powerful, apparently the most powerful shit, they gonna knock your ass the fuck out. You understand me? It's like you didn't put me down enough, but I knew I was high. You understand me? I knew I was high. So I say they need to legalize that shit because for people that don't know, I have issues like with muscles and back and shit that I've been having for years. I was feeling good right then. I'm going to say that. Didn't feel a goddamn thing. My back and my feet would hurt me all that fucking day because we were doing a bunch of fucking walk around because we was on the strip. But the moment I took that shit, nigga, I was like, I need to take some of this shit home. This is wonderful. This is...
Right.
I did not feel like I was like all that pain and all the bullshit. I didn't feel that shit. And I'm gonna tell you now from experience, the only thing that made me feel anywhere close to that is when I had surgery and I had some Percocet. Well, not because Percocet, like, it didn't make me feel high. It made me not feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm going. Percocet's supposed to be highly addictive. They give you all these warnings before you take the shit. They made me scared to take it. I still got some of that shit left because I'm scared to take it. You know what I'm saying? Way after the surgery, still got some left because I'm scared to take it. But if weed not supposed to, or weed is not as highly addictive as Percocet, why can't we just take the weed? You know what I'm saying? Because I've had 2 surgeries in my life, and I can't remember what I took the first time. I guess I took Oxy. I took Oxy the first time. So they give you all these warnings and all these warnings on the bottles and all these warnings about it's highly addictive, only taking it this, all this crazy shit, right? Which I know what this is what I'm thinking. I knew the weed that I took could not knock out pain like Percocet or Oxy. But if there's high levels of it and you get medical science behind it, maybe it could. Then it do it a natural way where you won't get addicted to the goddamn opioid. Is what you know. What this is actually my final thought, by the way, y'all. Is what I just told a story before it started. So I'm like the decriminalization of it, yes. For weed, and the legalization of it, fuck yes. And it need to go past medical use. I be thinking, man, a lot of times, man, most of these wars and shit in the street, it'll calm some of that down. That's another afterthought of it. Because jokers be warring over dope money. Don't get me wrong, you still got crack cocaine and heroin out there and, you know, other drugs too. Motherfucker gonna sell shit and do shit regardless. But I think it will calm shit down as it will be something else recreational to especially if you could just do it out in the open. They chill people the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? And I honestly think studies should be done that let's find out if anybody that actually smoke weed on a regular basis caught the coronavirus. Cause that'll be some funny shit if that's the reason they ain't catch the coronavirus. Cause I'm thinking that.
I think if anything, I think it make that shit worse, man. If you smoke it at least.
You think the weed make it worse? Cause you know they say now for people that it was like a study I saw that I thought was bullshit and I Googled it because somebody told me that they did some kind of study about people that smoke cigars were less likely. It was something technical and medical about it though. About people that smoke cigars were less likely to get the virus. And it might be because of the nicotine, I don't know. But I can't remember exactly why.
I don't know.
But then I was like, that's what people smoking when they smoke fucking blunts. They just taking the tobacco part out. They still using the leaf. So is it the tobacco that's making it hard for them to catch it, or is it the leaf? Or is it just the fact that you're smoking?
I always say if your ass get coronavirus, don't smoke shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Don't smoke a goddamn thing.
I ain't saying win it, like once you get it. I'm saying like they said it was harder for them to get it. You had to look it up to see what I'm talking about. But they definitely said it because they said it on TV too, on the news. Huh?
You can take it how you want it. I done had this shit twice. I'm just gonna leave that like that.
Well, that throws that out the window. Never mind. The views expressed on It Is What It is only those of Canes and... Oh, okay. That throws that whole idea out the goddamn window. Never mind. But what's y'all final thought? Oh, shit.
Nick, I'm just gonna go a little coronavirus, but nope.
Oh.
Like, nigga, the first time I had that shit, I damn near died, nigga. I'm talking about that last day before I came back to somewhat normal. I was out of my fucking mind. I mean, literally. I was thinking like, Jim Brown, Jelly Bean, Jennifer? And then a part of me was like, Jim Brown, Jelly Bean, Jennifer? And then another part of my mind was like, yeah, Jim Brown, Jelly Bean, Jennifer. I was like, okay. So, nigga, I was out of my goddamn mind. It was like a common cold, you know, it wasn't no big deal. It was just like I was just a little sick. That first time, nigga, I couldn't breathe. I was struggling for air. I was out of my fucking mind. I was sick as fucking shit. But anyway, back on the topic. Decriminalization, man, it's a big money deal. That's the whole thing. And I think we're not going to fully decriminalize this shit, fully legalize this shit, until motherfuckers get into a position where they can make money off of it. And that's just what it is. Because anybody that's never smoked weed or partook in weed, they're like, oh, man, this shit ain't nearby as much of an issue as they try to make it out to be. Because alcohol is way worse, man. Way fucking worse, man. You think about it. If you're taking prescription drugs and shit, they be like, don't take that shit with alcohol.
Yeah.
Ain't no shit like that with weed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you smoking weed, you can't be eating this, or you can't be taking that. Nah, nigga, weed is, I mean, it's like, it's valid with anything. You know what I'm talking about? You taking high blood pressure medication? Well, I take that back. Now, if you're on some blood pressure medication, I don't know if weed is the thing for you. If that shit makes your heart race and all that, you might want to stay away from that shit. I don't know. But bottom line on the rest of it, that shit needs to be legalized, it needs to be decriminalized, and it needs to be studied with much more than it has been to figure out the benefits and whatever potential, what's the word I'm looking for? Negative effects, if there are any. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, you have receptors in your body, in the human body, specifically designed for marijuana. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, do you?
So it's much bigger than we know. You know what I mean? Goddamn, niggas, your body is designed to have receptors for that shit. You know what I mean? It's a little something more to it. And we need to investigate that shit. And that's my final thought.
Well, I'm going to give my final thought. It's going to be short and sweet. Yes, it needs to be decriminalized. But here's a little footnote to the white folks, to the people in power that's making these decisions about should it be decriminalized or should it not be. Simple. We're going to use two items. We're going to say liquor versus marijuana. Now, marijuana is a down. Liquor is an upper.
Liquor is a down.
I was going to say, yeah, definitely a down.
No, gotta hear me out.